Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you again today, and I'm coming at you because I just got finished making two different spaghetti dinners. As you all know, I am the only one in the house that's on the Atkins diet, so it works to my advantage because whenever I fix a meal for myself, I always have leftovers, so I don't have to cook maybe for the next 2 days, and just incorporate other things into my daily diet. But I often have to fix meals that are similar to their meal. Well, I don't have to, but I do it because it makes me feel like I'm eating the same thing that they're eating. And it makes the process of staying on my diet and not straying off easier. So I've already finished their pot of spaghetti. Theirs meaning the non-acne friendly. And I already fixed my meat and sauteed my vegetables for my Atkins friendly spaghetti. And right now we're going to do the review that all of you have been waiting for the Shirataki. I think that's Shirataki noodles. You get them from your local Asian store or Asian market, or either you can get them from a local health store. But I actually got them from a local Asian store, and they were $1.49. They have two servings per bag. The amount of calories, if that's your thing, is 40. So this is a great product to use whether you're on an Atkins diet or if you're on a caloric diet. And the amount of carbs, which is what I'm interested in, is 2 for the whole entire bag, you guys. We've probably heard a lot of things about this. I've heard a lot of positive things about these noodles. I've heard some negatives. So we're going to actually taste it and try it out ourselves. If we like it, this just opens a whole nother level of soups and pastas and all kinds of casseroles that we can make. And I will, of course, be sharing them with you and making them on camera. So I'm just going to take some time out just really quickly to show you the meat that I've sauteed. I used one small mini can of the sugar-free and salt-free spaghetti sauce by Hunt's. I added a little bit of green pepper, plenty of mushrooms to beef up the dish, 2 stalks of celery, and if I had it, I would have added probably a half an onion, but I didn't have any. We used just a little bit of portion of the ground beef, and I say it's a little bit because it's going to look like a lot because I have a lot of vegetables. I have a whole jar of mushrooms in there which have 0 carbs, and the spaghetti dish that I made for the family is in that big pot back there, and there's a lot more meat in it. Again, I'm just keeping in mind that I'm the only one eating it, and also trying to minimize some of the red meat. You don't have to. It's not really a big issue for me. I don't have any health concerns regarding red meat, so I just wanted to I try to cut corners wherever I can, okay, without feeling deprived or feeling like I'm completely different from the next person. Alright, so this is just the meat. I'm going to show you guys that. This is the meat and the mushrooms and the vegetables and all that good stuff. I went ahead and fixed a salad that everyone can enjoy, and I just simply put some of the lettuce I got from the Asian market in there for 50 cents. I also put 4 eggs in there and diced it up, and also a little bit of cucumber. So, alright you guys, so let's try these noodles out. I'm going to be pretty quick about this because I have the garlic bread in the oven for the family, and these are how the noodles come, you guys. They are made of tofu, and I wanted to make a mental note on the back. They have Hungry Girl approved, and there, if you go to their website, it's hungrygirl.com. You can actually see several recipes with this because they come in fettuccine, spaghetti, and angel hair. I'm just trying to wait for them to come in elbows because Mama is wanting her macaroni and cheese with heavy cream, and that is very Atkins friendly if I could find an elbow noodle like this. It's going to be a couple of other products I'm going to be trying the next 4 weeks, you guys, so tune into that as well. I'm going to be ordering a lot of things online. I'm going to be ordering some things that we can actually use as a baking dough. It's equivalent to a baking dough. We're going to make homemade pizza that's Atkins friendly, all that kind of stuff. So just hang on and tune in, and the next few weeks I'm going to be incorporating a lot of different things, since I have been on the diet for 3 months in 1 week almost, and been successful at it. 44 pounds lost. So with the salad, I'm just going to pair my blue cheese, maybe a slice of cheese, and I'm going to dice that up, and a sprinkle of bacon bits. Now, moving on, the noodles. Can y'all see I was stalling? I was stalling because I already heard about the smell. Now, it's going to come in the refrigerated area of your market. These noodles, they are not freezable, so don't buy a whole bunch of them, but they do keep for a long time in the fridge because they are tofu based. Alright, you ready, you guys? This is going to be my reaction. I've never smelled these before, nor have I ever felt them. I've never felt the taste, texture, or tasted them. You know what, y'all? That's why you have to try stuff out for yourself. It smells like fish, but no more than if you was the... It's like a light fish smell. It's almost not like tuna fish. It's more of a fresh fish smell, but it's light as tuna fish. Are you understanding? It's not a tuna fish smell, canned smell. It's like fresh fish, but it's very, very light. I would equate it with just like if you smell sushi. You know how people eat sushi and people wonder, that are ignorant to it, they wonder, how can you eat raw fish? It stinks. But I've also learned that the fresher fish is, the less it smells. Are you understanding? It has of course it's going to have a distinct odor that smells like fish, but it's not a overpowering fishy smell. And this is what this smells like. It's not horribly at all. I thought once I opened the bag, it was going to be like opening chitlins in your house. Seriously. You know how chitlins, if you don't wash that membrane real good, you know, grandma washed that membrane real good. That's why I didn't sink up the whole house. But you go to somebody's house that didn't wash it real good, you like, no, I don't want them chitlins. I'll pass, because you know they ain't clean real good. Because you smell it through the whole neighborhood. Sure. These are, it's not bad at all, you guys. Now, as far as looks, you guys, they look like oodles and noodles to me. They look exactly like oodles and noodles. And it is a small serving, so it's definitely going to be feed two, you know, have just 2 servings in a pack. I can't wait till they come out with larger packs, because I would be really interested in, you know, maybe fixing something like this for, like, say if I had a whole family that was on low carb, rather than have to open a lot of packs, I would like to open one big bag and have that option of having a small bag or a big bag. But as far as I know, they only sell them in small bags. I'm smelling it, you guys. It's fishy, but it's not so fishy that it's going to smell up the whole house. I'm trying to give you guys, you know, as much detail as possible, because I hate when somebody tell you something and they're not comparing it to something, and then you can't even, you know, you really don't know exactly the impact of what they have really is. Daddy is in the living room. Daddy, you smell this yet? Huh? No. He doesn't smell it. He's in the living room. So, yeah, it's not an overpowering smell, but it is a fish smell. They say that you can eat these by rinsing them off, you guys, so to get that odor off, because I think the actual odor is coming from the liquid they packed it in, rather than the actual noodles. And that last I've checked, tofu doesn't have a smell. And tofu, if you notice, is able to adapt to whatever you're adding it to. So that's one of the great benefits of tofu, besides the health benefits. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take it a step further, because I want these noodles to be hot. I'm going to actually rinse all of this liquid off that it came in, and just put very little water back in there, and then just go ahead and boil it just for a few seconds. Just add a tad bit of salt, and just boil that, and then I'm going to add it to my meat and make it into the spaghetti, and then have the salad with it. So once it's plated up, you all know I will show you guys, and this is what the noodles look like. Much like ramen noodles, oodles and noodles. Looks just like it, actually. So although I don't have smell-o-vision, or what's equivalent to smelling of a computer screen, I hope that I gave you much detail as to what it smells like. I'll also show you guys my first taste of it, because just because it looks like noodles and feels like noodles doesn't mean it tastes like noodles. And if you really notice, spaghetti noodles really don't have much of a taste anyway. So it's basically, the taste is coming from, or the flavors is coming from what you're adding to it with the sauce, the meat, and all of that. So hopefully this is going to be like that and adaptable to my dish and make me feel like I'm eating something that everybody else is eating, which is a great spaghetti dinner, nice salad on the side, as well as the garlic bread for them in the oven. On that note, you guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for so much for exploring with me, and for actually taking the time out to see me go through this journey. I thank you all, and I'll be back. Be blessed.